Shalom and welcome to Cuppa Torah. My name is Hannah Tamar, and last week we talked about being grateful, and I was so grateful that I got to celebrate my 8th anniversary with my husband. We've been through a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and I have enjoyed the journey, and I can't wait to see how much we grow individually and as a whole for the next umpteen million years. So I was very grateful about that. I also was very grateful to be able to celebrate Pride Weekend with my LGBTQ community. When my husband and I moved to where we are, we didn't have people who lived in the state. So this group of people opened their hearts and opened their homes to us, and I am ever grateful for them. I call them my Ohana because if you've ever watched Lilo and Stitch, the Disney movie, it's about a broken family who adopted an alien and formed a bond and made their own Ohana. And my husband and I had to make our own Ohana, our own family where we are. And we are a great group of people, and again, I'm very grateful that I got to celebrate and perform in the Pride Parade with you guys. So this week's topic is about books. I'm going on vacation, and this is the one time out of the year that I don't have to think about what's going on with my kids, what's going on with cooking, what's going on with cleaning. I can actually sit and focus on reading. So I asked you, what suggestion of summer reading would you suggest to me? A friend of mine said that she read Many Lives, Many Masters, and it's about reincarnation, and it just blew her mind. And she said, you have to read it. It's a life-changing story. I'm telling everybody I know to read this book. So I will be reading Many Lives, Many Masters this week. Also, another friend of mine said, summer reading is about light books and fun books. So she suggested Kabbalah, a love story. And it's about a rabbi who is in a university who does lectures on Kabbalah, does lectures on Judaism. He meets up with an astronomer, and they talk about astronomy and science and Kabbalah, and they fall in love. I don't know, because I'm not at the end yet, so I don't know if they do or not. But there's also an underlining story about Kabbalah. And I love this book because it is very fictional. It's fictional with facts of Kabbalah thrown in, but it's like lightweight facts. It's not heavy reading where you have to like sit and ponder and it makes your brain hurt. This is a really fun reading. And I wanted to do a little, read a little paragraph in it because it made me chuckle. The synopsis is, nobody really knows who wrote the book of Zohar, the Kabbalah book. Some people speculate it was one person. Some people speculate it's another person. Some people speculate that it was a couple of people who wrote it. So this is a fictional conversation between a wife and husband at that time. She said, but surely you could at least admit that you are writing Kabbalah. And he would reply, if I write Kabbalah, no one but Kabbalists would read beyond the first pages. But if I conceal the Kabbalah inside a story, then people will have to read the Kabbalah to find out how the story ends. And, I really chuckled because I'm reading a story and it's not quite about Kabbalah, but it has Kabbalah in it. And it makes me go and do a little bit of research. I was like, the rabbi said something, and I said, I want to look that up and I want to see what that means. So I'll look it up and I'll think, oh, that's what it means. Again, it's not heavy reading where your brain hurts and goes, oh my gosh, like it changed my life. It is a very good summer reading book. So I suggest Kabbalah, a love story, if you're into reading about love and a little bit of Judaism and Kabbalah thrown in there. So again, what books would you suggest me to read or suggest anybody to read? I am up for anything. My favorite genre of books is historical fiction. So anything historical fiction would be really amazing. So this week, I hope everyone has a great week. I am going to get ready to go on vacation. So I say, shalom.